Now this is a building for some kind of tabletop game. Let's say 28mm miniature build. And actually this was built or is being built out of blocks. As you know, I like to build stuff starting with blocks. For this size, that's perfect. But now there's something else. Here we have a larger build. This is for a 56mm figure, 1/35 scale, 1/35 scale. This is a lot bigger. Now, I could build it in blocks, but as you can see, this is a test build and it's quite wide. This is really, really big. So here I do not use blocks, but I will use mainly sheets. I built the whole structure out of sheets, actually going back to the basics. And for this, I have my little friend over here that can help me to make great connections. So let me explain this little tool. It's a short video about the tool that I actually use more now, since I'm also building larger builds like the one you see over here. So let's explain how this works. This is the angle connector tool. And well, the name of the tool says it all. It connects angles. Let me explain. So I have two sheets, and if I put them together, if I want to glue them together, I can do it like this, or ta-da, I can do it like this. But anyway, you see, I have a seam. Now I did a video about how to hide these seams. But now I really would like to make a building like an industrial building built out of bricks, and the corners have to look nice, sharp, tidy, no seams, whatever. So preferably I want to have these in a 45-degree angle. And yes, you can do it with your angle cutter, you can do it freehand if you manage to do so, but I'm lazy, I like to work very quickly. I have here my angle connector tool. So now I will cut these sheets in a 45-degree angle, and let's see if they fit. As you can see, we have here some numbers, and here we have the 45-degree angle, which means that if I put my sheet like this, I will cut here a 45-degree angle. And if we go down, you see that the angle changes, and those angles, I've chosen to make these angles because this is a square, this is 90 degree, this is a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Now, I can cut this as a single sheet, but hey, now if I stack, I now can cut 2 sheets, or maybe 4, or maybe 5. So as you can see, I can cut a whole bunch in a row. But it doesn't stop there, because if I want to, I can actually expand it like this. And even do the same on the side, like here. Whoops. There it is. And now I can go crazy, and I think I can do, well, I can do a lot, as you can see. Well, you get the idea. So let's see if it really works. I will cut four sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's do it. On the machine. And before I cut, maybe a little explanation. It has a slit over here, an opening. So I put it against my fence, and now I can push it all the way through because there's a slit so the wire can go through it. And when I'm done cutting, switch off the power, pull it back, and hopefully I have 4 sheets with a perfect 45-degree angle on one side. So once again, I build it up. It works. And there we go. Okay, so I pull it back a little bit. And here I have 4 sheets in a 45-degree angle. Now let's try and do the other side as well. And since these sheets all have the same length, I would be able to make a square at the end. So let's try and do the other side as well. Now, mind you, if I put it like this, you see, here's the angle, there's the wire, so that's not good. If I put it like this, here my cut and there. So this is the right way to go. Sheet for sheet into the onto the tool, switch on the power, make sure the sheets are stacked nicely upon each other, and there we go. So I can remove this one. And let's see if it really works. So I have a little, well, something in a 90-degree angle that can help me out. But if I'm not mistaken, you see, I have a perfect connection. And to point it out even more, to show you that it really works well, let me do another test for you. So here we have a nice 90-degree angle with a seam that's perfectly on the outer edge, or yeah, of both sheets. Okay, we do a test. I have a block of foam. I have small bricks because I want to make a brick wall, and I put some structure in it, and let's do it the decent way. So get some texture in, medium or fine texture. There we go. Okay, looks nice. So now we have a brick wall. Okay. We cut off one sheet. Let me see, that looks very nice indeed. It's very important that if you work with texture, that you roll it as straight as possible to get the structure aligned when two sheets meet in an angle. So we have here the first clean cut, and now let's do 10 centimeters. Again, it's just a test. Number 1 and number 2, and maybe another one because I can. So we have 3 sheets here. 1, 2, 3. Now we have to be careful. If I do it like this, and you see there is some texture over here, I get a cut like this, so I create an inward corner. I want to have an outside corner, so I have to flip it. 1, 2, 3. So the texture goes down, is at the downside. Okay, all there, and off we go. Yep. Nice. Okay, so let's try and do it again. That's very nice. Pull that one back. Okay, now they are there, and hopefully you can see it. It really is quite precise. Yeah, I got it. Not sure if that's visible, but here you see we have a perfect corner where the bricks really go around the corner, and that looks very, very nice. So for me, the angle connector tool isn't that important when it comes to building builds out of massive blocks. But now that I start building in a larger scale, and I am forced to use sheets, which is fine, this tool comes in very handy. So I'm very pleased with the result. And finally, I think you've seen me cutting these 45-degree, or let's say in angles, which means that I end up with this 90-degree angle, right? So like this. I did cut the other angles as well, and I glued them together. So here you see the difference, the 5, 6 and 8-sided corners. And as you can see, I hope you can see it, I will put them here. They all have very nice, a very good, nice, clean connection exactly in the corner. So yeah. Okay guys, a short video about the angle connector tool. As you know now, I will be using it a lot more because of the larger builds, and this is a perfect time and reason to explain the tool and show you what it can do. So hope you liked the video. Yeah, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Okay. Its name, no, okay. Hope to see you soon, and hope I will get back with some builds. And it is so good. Ik kan hier niks mee. Ik lul te veel.
Nee,